Hey everybody, Barry Johns here, and welcome back to another episode of Studio Talk. Today I'm going to be starting a new series where I comment on either comments or questions that you've made on my videos in the comment section. My goal to start with this channel is that I would respond to every comment, but that's just become just not very practical from a time standpoint. So I picked a few key topics out of some of those where either I could give clarification of my perspective or maybe answer a question you may have. So let's get straight to it. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's go over and check out some of the questions. From my video, Apple M1 Mac, is it ready for the studio? Ken Charleston writes, I think it's Apple Silicon, not silicone. I think silicon is for computing and silicone is for getting big puffy lips and caulking in your bathtub or something like that. Either way, I love your channel. Keep up the good work. Okay, silicone. Come on, man, you know what I meant. Come on, work with the brother over here, okay? You know what? Maybe I need those puffy lips you were talking about. Let's get back to recording. From my video, Avid has an offer. Brian Russ writes, so back in March of 2021, I hopped on a subscription offer for Ultimate for $3.99 a year. I'm guessing come March of 22, I won't be able to continue at the annual rate of $3.99 if I understand things correctly. Brian, you're right. No, it's not going to end up that way. The $3.99 annual price is what you pay if you have a perpetual license and you want to keep that up to date. What they did is get you onto the subscription model for a lower entry price at the end of the day. But all that means is when that's over, if the pricing at that point is the same as it is today, you're going to be back to paying $799 a year to be able to keep using Ultimate. So yeah, buddy, I think they got the best of you. From my video, adding outboard gear to your studio, Gene Poole or Pole, not sure how you pronounce that, Gene. Great video, Barry. I've been eyeballing Warm Audio 76 and 2A clones, especially since your compressor review, which was another great video. Good advice, much appreciated. Hey, Gene, yeah, I like you. I actually think Warm Audio does a great job at the price point. I think that's what everybody's got to understand is that critical point at the price point. Okay, they're clones and they do a very good job of making clones, but they are not exact reproductions. They do not have everything that you're going to get, but what you get for what you pay, in my opinion, is a greater value than going out and buying the original unit. That's just my 2 cents. You're going to have to judge your own experience. But I've had nothing but good experiences so far with Warm Audio. I think they're a good bang for their buck. I think they're better than most plugins. But then again, you've got to go back and watch a couple of my videos out there because, you know, I do have a video out there is how much hardware is too much. How much do you have to invest in plugins and hardware and other things like that to be able to get to the end result? So I think you got to find a balance in all of this. But I agree, Warm Audio makes great products. Edward Cologne. Hey Barry, thanks for all of your information. What is your advice about Antelope products? Good question. Example, Antelope Audio Zen G and Tour. I'll appreciate your feedback. Thanks. Edward, I'll be honest with you. Personally, I don't have I have very limited personal experience with Antelope products. But I have followed them on various user forums, and they seem to have kind of gone through a little bit of a roller coaster over the years. I think they started out by giving incredible bang for the buck, but their drivers necessarily were not that great, and their support was not necessarily where it was in the past. However, that being said, everything that I've read about it, and I do have a friend who has an updated Antelope product, and he absolutely loves it. Okay, so and I've heard that the support is much better today than it's been in the past. So I would say that I would probably encourage you to look into those products. and kind of get a feel for yourself. But I have to be honest with you, I don't have day in and day out firsthand experience, so I can't give you that. But I have read a lot about it and I've looked into it, and I think they have come a long way over the last few years. So I would say my recommendation, give them a shot. From one of my videos, The Rise and Epic Fall, Fail of Guitar Center, Keith Ron Powell writes, actually, I was thinking of doing a reaction because I kind of disagree with a lot of what you said. No hatred or nothing, no mean-spirited, just don't agree. If you're not into it, I won't do it though. Here's a link to his channel, youtube.com/C Keith Ron Powell/videos. Down below, you can get a link. Keith Ron, I have to be honest with you, and I hope I'm saying your name right, but if not, I mean nothing but respect to you, brother. But I think that's one of the things that I think your comment, I happen to appreciate a great deal. Because, I'm sharing my opinion in these videos and my life's experiences on my journey. It doesn't mean I'm always right. I can be wrong a lot of the times, and I have no problem with someone disagreeing with me. So look, man, if you want to do another video kind of doing a counterpoint or a counter argument, that's something I truly appreciate. I truly appreciate. So I encourage you to do that if you haven't done so yet. Let's get into a conversation, a dialogue. The problem is most of the time today, everybody wants to argue, which is why I did my video on the whole Facebook groups where everybody just wants to attack. That's not the way to do it, man. You were totally respectful in the way you asked that question. And, and I truly appreciate it. And I want to hear opposing views. I think that's what's great about it. That's what the comment section below is. We can all learn from each other's experiences. And who knows, man, you may convince me I'm wrong, and I'll say thank you, and I appreciate you enlightening me along the way. So let's keep it real, brother, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. But feel free to criticize me or have a counter argument to anything I say anytime you want. I want to hear it, and I think other people may too. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this today. If you like the content that we do on this channel, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, or that notification bell so you'll find out when we've got new videos out. Until then, I hope you all have a great day.